following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO Bros' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
Hey, Isaac.
What's up, Luke? What's up, everybody?
Nothing. It is Tuesday, December 12th. We are live. We have Stupid Jeremy from Youngstown Pizza Reviews coming.
I love how he puts in his picture Jeremy, Luke's idol.
He's such.
You see that down below?
Huh?
You see that down below? Luke,
hold on. Let's bring it up. I got a bone to pick with you, Okalata, or however the hell you say your last name.
Hey, first of all, tell me that wasn't a funny. Dude, I literally was pissing my pants. Matt's like, "What's wrong with you?" From Youngstown Clothing Company. I'm like, "Give me the pen. Give me the marker."
If you're welcome to the show, by the way. We're the MLO Bros. This is Jeremy from Youngstown Pizza Reviewers. We always enjoy busting each other's balls since day one. If you're living under like Jeremy, what you went on to WFMJ? I don't have a picture of it, but
this morning,
and I go on there every now and then for the mortgage stuff, and I put my name on there, Luke Schuster at the top, MLO Bros, and put like a box so you could see it.
Yeah, I liked the box. Yeah,
I did it so I kind of stand apart a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You freaking dick. What did you put right next to it?
Nerd. Yeah. It was either nerd or loser. I figured nerd was more.
It had a little arrow going to it too.
Just so there was no confusion who we were talking about.
Whoever was next to me wasn't a nerd. It was definitely me. Dude, I was freaking cracking up when I woke up. I'm like, oh my God.
The funniest part is there was another guy sitting in there. He had like a suit on. He was all suited up and proper. Right. He's like watching me laughing, writing nerd on the board. He's like, "You are these freaking idiots." Oh, it's so funny. Well, the best is I saw Joe Daniel's name first, so I was gonna do Joe.
Yeah,
and then I was like, "Luke's got to be on here because I knew you were on here not long ago." So I'm scoping, I'm looking, and I'm like, "There's that asshole with the boxer." Thanks for putting the boxer on your name. It made your name easier to find.
Makes it off, yeah.
How nice did Joe put his name? It was probably super professional.
Oh, it was so nice. Yeah, Joe Daniel. I don't think he put Youngstown too. I think it was just his name. The nicest one was the Vindies. Did you see theirs? They actually like drew their symbol.
Yeah. Mine looks like a 6-year-old wrote it up there.
Oh, so did mine. You can't even read mine.
That's sick.
So nice. What do you got going on there, Jeremy?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Giving away some shit this Thursday.
Yeah. That's your big party, right?
Yeah, it's our big Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays fourth year doing it.
This is a 4th year.
Yeah, it's insane, right?
Crap.
We figured 2020. We both started in the pandemic, so 2021, 22, 23.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What? During 2020, how did it start?
It started, I don't know if anyone saw our Instagram story. I put a little clip of the email I sent Penguin City on like November 12th of 2020. Never met him before. And it just said, "Hey, I got this idea. I want to, give away a little bit of money." It was initially I was looking for somebody to, throw $100 a week prize, and I'd shout them out for 4 weeks as like a sponsorship, but I'm not making money just to give it away. And I'm like, when I started, straight up, Penguin City was like the number one company I wanted to work with, just because pizza and beer. Like it's like
we all know Jeremy likes beer. Let's be honest,
a little bit,
and pizza.
Yeah, and
the funny thing, number 2 was Youngstown Clothing Company, which we'll get to later. So it's all kind of come full circle. But I just sent them an email, didn't know them at all.
Yeah.
And she replied pretty quick, like saying, like, we've cut back a lot with promotions just because it's pandemic and they can't get aluminum back then. Like it was like a rough year for the beer industry.
Right.
And this is before they went into their
building. They didn't have a warehouse, right? Yeah.
No, they were like brewing out of somebody else's.
Right.
I think somebody else was letting me use their equipment.
They were up where I got married, Luke, at
B&O Station.
Yes.
B&O. And they're like, we haven't done anything. We were looking for something. This is actually sounds perfect. So that's how it started. It was just going to be, I was going to get like a $25 gift card from somebody, and they were going to do $100. And that was like it. And I always had the idea of people guessing our score, and then we put the review. That was from the get go, and that's still how we do it today. But then I can't remember. I know it was 4010 Bar and Grill. I was just there and like talking to and she's like, "I'll donate." And then like the first week, I think we had like 9. And I reached out to like Jimmy, obviously, saying he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll donate." A couple other like pizza shops.
Yeah.
And like the first week we ever did it, I think it was 8 or 9 prizes, which I was like, this is freaking awesome, right?
Right.
We went over to Rich and Aspasia's on Thanksgiving Day and did it on the front porch. We were pulling winners. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. We had like our phones this way, and we're like, we have no like tripods, and you couldn't hear shit, but it was fun, right? And it just snowballed, it went from like 9 prizes to like 15, and then I think we peaked out that year around like 25.
Wow.
And then it's just kind of gotten
how many prizes this year? Do you have any idea?
Over 70 for the finale. Yeah. And then over 70 now, granted, a lot. So what we do now, we shorten it down to 3 weeks instead of 4, and a lot of companies still do 4 gift cards, so that last week they'll do 2.
Right.
So I like to have a ton of shit to give away that last week.
Awesome.
And then that was the first year. Second year, we wanted to grow it a little bit, so we reached out to Joe Cassis downtown because they have those like the ballrooms, not ballrooms, but the halls.
Yeah.
And it was still COVID, so like we had to get some space. So he let us use the big room, and we invited Jim Tressel to come. Never thinking in a million years he'd say yeah. And he's like, I like pizza. And like, all right, this is freaking awesome. Like Jim Tressel's going to come down and like go live with us. And he hung out with us for 2 hours. The coolest dude ever. Literally the coolest dude ever. If anyone met Jim Tressel, he could walk into a room and just kill 2 hours.
Yeah.
Dad jokes, just great. So that was year 2, which at that point, I'm like, how could this get any better? I'm freaking eating pizza and he's drinking beer with us, pulling prizes, making dad jokes, making fun of Gracie. So then year 3, hold on, did I miss a year? No, I'm sorry. The Jim Tressel was year 1. No, I'm not. I'm missing a year.
That was 2, right?
That was year 2, but we did it in 3rd year. Is this the 5th year?
No, year 3 was with us last year. Remember we were at
that was year 3, but we did 1 year. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, year 1 was with Jim Tressel in the MVR because that was year 1.
Wow.
The first week drawing we ever did was on Penguin City's front porch.
Yes.
And it was a 4-week drawing. The finale was at Cassis's with Jim Tressel for year 1. Year 2, we went back to Cassis's MVR. I keep saying Cassis's MVR. And we invited some small businesses that donated to come down and pull their prizes. And that was pretty cool. And that's the first year I got hooked up with White Glove Payroll. I had met Tim Petrie through White Glove in 2020 at one of those pizza contests. It wasn't the Slice of the Valley. It was the Potential Development. And we sat next to each other, and that's where we met. And he's like, dude, I love pizza. And we exchanged numbers. So flash forward to 21, I kind of reached out to him I was trying to get like 5 businesses to each donate a couple $100 to cover the bar tab and the food for the guys that show up. And he's like, what if I do it all? And I'm like, dude, that's amazing. So he like cut me a check for like, I want to say it was like $300-400, enough to cover pizza and beer for the 15 or so people that showed up, whatever it was, we had a good time. And then last year, we kind of, I don't know, me and Aspasia is not a good combo to get together because we just throw insane, stupid ideas. And like, I don't know how you guys are. You're kind of like me. If an idea gets in my head, it's like, yeah, we're probably just going to try to do this. Like you guys, let's just throw a freaking pulling party of beer in the middle of town. Like, it's just, she's like, let's do a talk show here and just have everyone down. And I'm like, we should try to get somebody to pay for all the beer and have free beer, free pizza. And,
Yeah.
So I reached out to Tim again, thinking there's no way he's going to do it. And he's like, heck yeah, dude. Like he's the nicest dude ever.
That was sweet last year.
He's like, I want to cover all the beer. I want to cover all the pizza. And how about I give away $1,000 cash too? And I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that was wild last year.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts last year.
The sound sucked last year, but that's to no fault. We just didn't know what we were getting into. We went down there, me and Joe, Daniel, on the Wednesday before, and the sound sounded great.
Yeah,
but it was an empty bar.
Yeah,
you put in 300 or so people in there, all of a sudden you can't hear anything.
Yeah, that was
changes.
It is what it is. But this year they have you guys been down there recently?
I haven't.
They have a whole stage now for the bands. So they have a
Really?
whole PA system. So
Where'd they put it at?
be,
Where we were sitting last time, or where's the stage at now?
No, so you walk in the main door, and to the left they have their like that Stay Gold in Youngstown and all that.
Yeah.
That's where we were at last year.
Yeah.
You walk straight, bars on the left, and then they got the structure to the right where the bathroom is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's looking right at you on that wall, facing where you come in.
That makes sense.
It's
That's a good
sweet.
spot for it.
If you could pull up a picture, I don't know if you could find.
Yeah,
a
he
picture
said the
of
wall.
it.
Jeff just said the wall.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's freaking sweet.
Very cool. So how did people? You said you've been giving stuff away for the past weeks. How did people get involved in that? Like, how do they get in the drawing for that?
So every year. The premise is on a Monday. I'll say this week's pizza spotlight is Republic Pizza, which we did last week, and then under that post, everyone would just comment their guesses. Pretty much everyone figured out now if you put 7.7, you're going to get qualified. It's not hard. We want everyone to get qualified. There's still a few people that just don't get it, and they'll throw like a 9.9. Like, dude, you're not getting qualified. But we do that, and I don't know. It's like last week was the biggest. I think we had like over 600 something qualified.
Wow.
And then, yeah, it was crazy. And my ass has to hand type every name out and cut it out to put it in a bucket.
Oh,
It takes
God.
forever, but it is what it is, right? And then Wednesday we'll post the review so everyone can watch it and see if they qualify. And then Thursday we go Facebook Live. We try to choose like a different spot that donated each week to spotlight them a little bit.
I tuned in one time. I want to say last week or the last, and dude, you had there were so many people watching. It was
Dude, it's insane. Like I hit the end video and then I drive home and unpack. And I look and it's like 2,000 views already. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
How many people do you get watching live?
That's the thing is like live, it goes from like 100 to I've seen up to like 200 and then it'll drop. I think people pop on and off,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's funny. My mom's always like, you need to speed it up a little bit. I'm like, we go as fast as we can. Like, I'm just not going to go on there and be like, St. A's Bistro, Isaac Schuster.
Right.
Like,
right.
Yeah.
They donate. I want to talk about them for at least 10 seconds. And but I think we, like you guys, we could kill an hour in no time.
Oh, dude, these hours go so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we tried like 2 weeks ago, we went to the Pitzel place, which I could have been there for 2 hours. You guys need to go out there. You got to get her on your show.
Pitzel lady?
I'm going to give you her info.
Yeah, give it. We'll have her on.
Just Pitzels, but you have to go out there to do it because she'll just feed you Pitzels for an hour. It's freaking amazing. She has like 100 varieties.
Where's it at?
It's in Cortland.
I'll go out. Dude, I'll drive for Pitzels.
I'm telling you. It's you walk in there and it just smells like Pitzels. Yeah.
I wonder if she could have us during the night and feed us Pitzels. That'd be amazing, Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super, super cool. Super cool company.
What stuff are you going to have? So for those of you just joining in, because our number is up to 50 here. It's your event is coming up is Thursday night.
Yep.
What time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
It goes live at 7 p.m.
It goes live at 7. What time do doors open?
Penguin City opens at 4. Realistically, my wife who's going to be doing the check-in, she probably won't start till like 6:15. Pizza's going to get there around 6:15.
And you're going to have a chance to win while you're there, right?
Yeah, so you don't have to be there to win a lot of the prizes, but the big prizes, the $1,000 cash, Yo Big Bounce, it's another company Tim from Mike Love owns. He has a stake in. They rent those like adult size bounce houses. Like it'll fit in your backyard, Luke. It's huge.
Yeah.
So that's valued at $1,500. He's giving away one of those rentals. For those two, you have to be there. Okay. You have to be there to win. But the 70 gift cards, we'll probably do 50 or so that everybody's going to be qualified for. But we if a small business is there, we'll probably have them at least pull one of their winners for somebody there so they can hand them the gift card.
So to get the grand prize, they have to be there.
For the grand prize, yes. You have to be in attendance to win, because last year, a little bit of drama. I kind of felt stupid, but so Lou Bella did a $500 prize, and the person that I pulled left.
Oh,
and I'm like, and she had to leave because her kids were fussy, and this lady was helping the kids table most of the night, and I
Oh
felt
no.
and I'm like, and people were like, no, Bill, like, no, you got if they got to be here. Of course, they're saying that because they want to win the $500.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I still think she should have got it, but this year I'm gonna at the beginning of the damn thing. I'm saying, listen, don't
Mob
leave,
rule, dude.
don't
Mob
leave.
rule.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they the Louisville team wanted. They're like, we got to pull another one. Like,
Yeah.
we got to pull another one. It's like their money, so
Yeah.
but it worked out. But yeah, you have to be there for the grand prizes.
Yeah. Oh, here's your wife.
Yeah, she worked with my wife.
Got to be there for it.
I had to sleep on the couch. I almost had to sleep on the couch. She was so pissed at me. She's like, she should win.
Man.
So
Dude,
if you do that though, it's gonna change your entire event. Because if that rule was set, you bend the rule, they're gonna riot.
Exactly. I'm
Right.
like, we
Yeah.
got to pull somebody else.
Mob rule.
Yeah, you have to.
Hey, you live and learn. You live and learn. Yeah.
Last year there was free beer and pizza. Is that the same case this year?
Free beer and pizza. Now, disclosure: if 500, 600 people show up, they're not all getting a beer. We tap out around 300 just from the budget. But last year we had about, I think there was like 180 vouchers turned in, 160, something like that. So we got a little bit of flexibility because we get families. So like Luke, if you would show up with your 3 kids, you're obviously not getting 4 beer vouchers. So
That's bullshit.
well, yeah, you could
all my
if you
kids.
want. You guys are a little bit of an asterisk, but yeah. So, but pizza, we have enough pizza for like 440.
I had people when we got there last year. People weren't drinking. I had people like, "Hey, Luke, what's up, MLovers?" I was getting like their drink because they weren't using their drink vouchers.
They're throwing their tickets to you.
They were throwing their tickets at me like I'm some kind of freaking drunk, which might be a little. But I had like 5 beers in me by the time I was like, oh my god. So,
which, by the way, I mean, I've been waiting to reach out. I was going to call you out on the show. I know you guys go live at 8, but I need a couple doorbell surprises. So,
what's it?
You might have to come down. What's that?
Who do we have on the show? We have Mahoning Matters on the show, Isaac, at 8:30.
Yeah,
and I have.
We start at 7. You don't have to stay. You could show up, ring a doorbell, surprise everybody, pull a prize, and leave.
It depends on what time. I have Cameron's birthday party, my 8-year-old's birthday party at the Japanese steakhouse restaurant. And then I could probably swing down there. Are you invited to that, Isaac? Are you invited to
Who, Cam's?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get invited.
Wow, that's weird. I know Patty's coming.
Oh yeah,
this is awkward. Are you didn't get invited for real? Matt, you yeah, you're invited, Isaac, Thursday.
Also, what if you guys come down? You're there for our doorbell surprises.
Yeah.
And you do the doorbell goes off, right? And everyone turns, and the door opens, and you guys come out, and everyone boos you.
That would be fantastic.
I think I'm going to try to get the crowd set. Like, whoever comes out next, just trust me, boo the shit out of
Boo the shit.
He'll do it.
Let me know what time. Let me know what time, and I'll work it out.
I'll get a couple guys that we both know. Be like, stand there and throw a beer at them when they're walking.
Dude, have people throw stuff at us, dude. That would be so.
You're like going up like officials running out of Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Yeah, and dude, we'll come out with our phone, like we'll film it while we're getting booed, and just have everybody think we're getting like legitimately booed.
Yes, I mean you can dress up like a deer if you want.
Another day in Youngstown.
Dress up like a deer. Oh my god. There goes my Jeff Grope just said there goes my idea of bringing 3 kids for beers.
So we didn't get to give anything away yet, dude, and we're like halfway through this.
All right, let's do it. So how are we going to do this?
I have an idea. We'll see if it works. So you want to talk about this real quick?
Yeah, stand up.
Yeah,
see it.
The new shirt.
Merry Christmas.
Come on, Jesus.
Whoa! Right? No way.
Youngstown pizza reviews.
From our friends at Youngstown Clothing Company.
Youngstown Clothing Company crossover.
Yep. Collab. Super proud of it.
Awesome. Wow.
So,
so you get a Youngstown Pizza Review shirt?
We're kind of a big deal, Luke.
Swear to God.
But anyway, yeah, I love the shirt and it's sweet, but what I like even more is the cause that it's going to. So
yeah.
If you don't know about Youngstown Clothing Company's Yo Nation jar, what they do, that's how they're able to get like White House Fruit Farm and Wedgwood Pizza and all these places. What they do, instead of paying a royalty, they pay to a nonprofit of the company's choosing. So a portion of all proceeds go to, I don't know, they'll not the nonprofit, you know, like White House will designate to one of their nonprofits that they support.
Okay.
So that's what, when they came to me about it, they said, you know, we want to make it part of our, you know, nation jar. If any nonprofit you want to benefit. And it was actually like my wife and I were driving. She looks over at me and she's like, it has to go to Turco's Pizza. And I'm like, 100% it has to go to Nick Turco.
Yeah.
So if anyone watching doesn't know the quick story, Turco's Pizza in Newcastle, Luke, you got to meet Nick, right?
So that good. Yeah.
Pizza's insanely good.
Yeah. Really, really good.
And Nick's just a stand-up dude, a good dude, right?
What happened?
So we've done a few things with him, and I can't hype up how good of a dude that guy is, and his wife and his whole family.
Yeah.
So he had a baby not too long ago, and it was born with HLHS. I can't remember exactly what it stands for, but it's a heart defect. So he has to have 3 open heart surgeries. He's already had 2.
Ooh.
He was in the hospital for like 130 days after he was born. They just finally got to bring him home. He's had to shut the shop down multiple times just because they've been at the hospital and surgeries and all this other stuff. So it was like, it has to go.
No brainer,
right?
No brainer.
Yeah.
Help out the
So
pizza
I wasn't sure like it had to go through a 501c3 or any of that. If so, I was just going to funnel it through mine that I've been sitting on. But they're like, no, man, we'll go right to his family.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, if the shirt design isn't cool enough to make people want to buy it, I hope that knowing that it's going to benefit a fellow pizza shop owner who's just a good dude and makes the best pizza in town.
The pizza is off.
I've never had that. I've never had that. Or that place in Lisbon either.
It's insane. It's just insane. So anyway, what I was thinking would be cool. I don't know if we'll be able to in the next half hour. We'll see how loyal your followers are, but I think the next person that could send an order confirmation picture to Isaac's phone. Yeah. So you buy a shirt for $30, you get to pick a $25 gift card.
Ooh, $5 shirt. I'm gonna do that right now. Where's my phone?
You know what I mean? So you buy a shirt for $30, you're gonna get a $30 shirt.
All right. So how do they buy a shirt?
YoungstownClothingCompany.com.
What's the
I can't remember their site, but just
what's
Google
the gift card for?
Surprise! I have 4 special ones in. So they can pick which one.
All right.
First, we don't know what it's for. Restaurant? What are we talking?
But I'll tell you what. If somebody does it, I'll tell them what they are. We don't have to play that game. Yeah. They can pick whichever one they want.
Yeah.
First person, check Isaac's phone number. Here we go. Phone number's going up. If you don't know it, even though all of the internet probably knows Isaac's phone number. 7081. Wait, that's my number. Fuck that. What's your number, Isaac?
330
921
8978. So they have to send a confirmation for what?
That they bought a shirt. You can buy them online and pick up a
store. From Youngstown Clothing Company.
Yep. So you just go to their webpage, type Merry. It's on their front page. But if you don't see it, just type Merry
Christmas T-shirt. You spend $30, you get a $25 gift card to random Youngstown business.
The options are Abigail's Bakery in Austintown.
Ooh, nice.
Basilio's, amazing Italian restaurant in Cortland.
Okay. Basilio's.
Brand new Capriati sub shop in Canfield.
Yeah.
Capriati sub shop. I'm right down the road from it. I'm trying that this weekend.
Dude, it's pretty good. I had it the other day. Or Hogan's Bakery in Columbiana. So we got Trumbull, Mahoning.
Where's that? I've never been there either. Hogan's?
You never been to Hogan's?
I haven't been there either, and they're right down the road. That's over by the Chinese
Best
restaurant, right?
By what?
The Chinese restaurant?
I'm not sure. It's like right through the center of town there. It's like in the back behind a couple buildings.
Yeah, in that little plaza.
That Chinese restaurant in Columbia.
Yes, it is a Chinese restaurant. I know what you're talking
about.
So
good. It is so good.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of it.
I think Hogan's Bakery is right next door. That place, that
the
Chinese
bakery.
restaurant,
it's
pretty good.
The best.
Right.
The second best cutout cookies I've ever had. I always have to say that because my mother-in-law yelled at me. Best store-bought cutout cookies you can buy.
There you go.
So if you send confirmation that you went to Youngstown Clothing Company's website. You bought a Merry Christmas shirt. Text it to me, 330. I'll put it in the comments here. 330-921-8978. And confirm that you bought a shirt. I will. We'll get you a gift card.
There you
go. What a deal, right? $30 shirt. You get a $30 shirt and a $25.
Yeah, you get $5 off, right? What the hell?
Basically, it's basically a free gift card.
Yeah. What Isaac, what else are we going to talk about tonight too? So anybody tuning in right now, but we'll go back to the pizza stuff and everything. Jeremy, I got into it with your mom the other night on Facebook yesterday.
She's not real happy with you.
I got into it with mom.
What's the issue?
You struck a nerve.
I hit a nerve with Jeremy's mom. I made a post because I went to a vet at 9 a.m. on Monday. Went to a vet. 9 a.m. I purposely got the first appointment. What I thought was the first appointment because they open at 9. I'm sitting in there and 4 other people with their animals walk in at 9 o'clock. And they call these other people first. Right? An hour goes by. And I'm like half hour, like, so at the half hour mark, I stand up and I'm like, ma'am, I automatically thought it was my fault. I'm like,
yeah, Jane. Hold on. I got a confirmation number from somebody. And I believe it's Jane. But she sent me a confirmation number.
Yes.
There you go.
Jane,
with the order details of where she can pick it up at the mall. So Jane Luckage is getting a gift card.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, if more people want to, keep going. I got 3 more.
Yeah, get a couple, guys. Sell some shirts.
So one of 4 are gone.
3 left.
Ask her which gift card she wants.
Which gift card do you want, Jane?
Oh, I thought she was texting you.
Well, she's right there too.
No,
Vasilios, Hogan's, Capriotti's, or Abigail's.
Angela, it wasn't 15 minutes. I was there for an hour, right? So I stood up and said, hey, was my appointment wrong? She's like, no, it's right. We're just busy. And I'm like, okay. So then I waited another half hour, and I'm like, I'm literally looking at my phone. I'm like, if it hits an hour, I'm leaving to prove.
I wouldn't have waited an hour. Yeah, I would have waited an hour.
Shit, no, I was wrong. So, Jane, if you just ordered a shirt, send me your confirmation number. The first person was Nicole.
Oh, there you go.
Nicole Zimmerman. So Nicole, you get first pick.
Nice.
Which gift card do you want?
So,
sorry, guys.
So Nicole gets first pick. Jane gets second.
Jane gets second. Jane, what do you keep talking? Sorry, guys.
That's okay. So anyways, I just walked out. An hour.
I would have walked out too. For an hour, I would have walked out. Yeah.
And then they're like, so they call me literally like 3 minutes later. They're like, well, where'd you go? And I'm like, it was an hour. Well, we had an emergency in the back. And I'm like, okay, but there were 4 other people scheduled at 9 o'clock with me.
Yeah.
Right? And she goes, well, we always do that. I said, she's like, why don't you come back? I'm like, no, I'm good. And then she's like, well, why don't you come in later? And I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm over this. You just wasted an hour of my time.
You want to hear my opinion on it? I didn't even comment it. I didn't even comment it because it's not even worth looking at people complaining. So here's the thing. Is it super important? Because everybody's excuse is like, I know you're gonna complain, but like they're saving people's lives. Like,
well, this is the doctor. Mine was more about a vet, but doctors do it too.
Yeah. So yeah, I get it. The vet's important. Dogs are dying. I mean, you gotta help who you gotta help. Same with the doctor's office. I understand people get backed up. I understand vets and doctors are doing a wonderful job and they take time speaking to their clients or whatever all the excuses were. At the same time, you can always be better.
Yes.
You can always improve and become a better doctor's office than the other doctor's office down the road. There's no reason why these doctor's offices with being 2023, almost 2024.
Oh.
You can't have somebody controlling the schedule and in charge of the schedule and texting clients, hey, listen, if you were planning on coming in at 3 today, we're a little backed up, plan on coming in at 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you know whether or not you're going to get to somebody who's an hour out, 2 hours out, 3 hours out,
Yes.
and you can adjust accordingly. Dude, you could have a freaking, like you do at the restaurants when, there's a 45-minute wait, here's your ticker thing. Like,
yeah, right.
You could have an online app ticker thing that
Please
goes
drive.
off
You will be seen by the doctor,
and then you can come.
Yeah,
I
you
will
will
say
be seen by the doctor in a half hour.
Yeah.
I
How
don't
is
think-
there not a queue system where it's like, there's 10 people in front of you? Okay, cool. There's 10 people. I'll go over now since there's only, and you can see live updates on who's coming.
I do think, from my personal experience, the majority of the doctors, I think, do a good job.
Oh,
Like I go to Smaldino right there in Poland, the dentist. Dude, I'm in and out. I walk down, I sit down, they know me by name. I sit down. 3 minutes later, I'm walking back. He's in there, he fixed my shit, and I'm out the door. Like,
right.
I think the majority do a pretty good job. I think there's a few that, and I also know, like, these big companies, I know they overbook the crap out of it, and these people are going absolutely crazy.
But Judy right here says it perfect. It takes but 2 seconds to communicate with your patients. And had they said to me, hey, Luke, I'm sorry, we're running late right now. Like, I had to, we're going to be right with, nobody took the time. She just sat there drinking her coffee and eating a donut. Like, I mean that.
No,
but
your situation, 100%. I think you're in the right
now
to left too.
You can never go wrong with amazing customer service and taking care and proper communication. You can never go wrong. So, like, there are people that this has affected, obviously enough that it's a split decision where there are people who are pissed about it and there are people who understand. But, like, you can definitely create some kind of communication system where it's a queue system or something to make it more efficient and have happier customers. Always.
The people in the comments that were defending the doctors and defending the vets, every one of them work or know someone that works, like Jeremy's mom, in the medical or veterinarian industry.
Yeah.
The like you said, though, the reason I made the post isn't to blast these people. It is to make awareness of the fact that, like you said, Isaac, you can improve.
Right.
For sure. I think what people sometimes, I'm not defending or going against either way. I think a lot of times people see what you post and they're like, he thinks every doctor's a lazy piece of shit.
Right.
And that's not what you're saying. That's not
the internet, though. Yeah.
So I think people see that, and if they work at a doctor and they actually they've worked their ass off and they're trying to do right, they just think you're calling them lazy, and it's like, that's not what
did I even say that though? No.
That's not what you're saying.
No.
But what I think
it's crazy. And again, I'm
everything on the internet, like, it's not how it is in person, where, like, you can kind of be in front of somebody and, like, bust balls with them and, like, it's a joking matter, and, like, it's not serious. This guy's just messing with me. Like, he doesn't hate me. But on the internet, you make one comment, this person, like, this person hates this because he made a comment about it. That's not how life works. That's not how the average person is. It's like, you can pick on something and not hate that thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the internet takes it and runs with it. Like, this piece of shit is saying doctors are evil and, like, he hates doctors. Like, that's not how life works.
Isaac, I'm so used to it now, I don't even care. Like, the comments don't even faze me anymore because it's just so used. It's
perfect. Another perfect example is, like, we on the MLO Bros being in the real estate industry. I'm a real estate agent, a loan officer. I pick on real estate agents all the time because they're dramatic schoolgirls, right? But just because I pick on real estate agents doesn't mean I hate all real estate agents. But all, like, real estate agents take it like I hate every single real estate agent out there.
Crazy.
Like, it's just people. It's crazy, man. That's not how people are. It's not normal.
Isaac, I'm taking your approach from now on. And anytime I start like legitimately fighting with somebody, not back and forth, but legitimately it's getting out of control.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? This isn't getting us anywhere. Here's my phone number. Why don't you call? We'll talk about it. I'll tell you why I feel this way. Dude.
Yeah. Because if you have
not one time has anybody ever called me or called. Two, I've done it to 2 or 3 people. They leave the group as soon as I put my phone number.
Oh, really?
Dude, it was insane. They deleted their comment and leave the group. I'm like, well, where'd you go?
The toughest people on the internet they'll never talk to you in person. If they ever saw you in person, they wouldn't even let you know they were there because they're scared. It's all just, I don't know. They're tough because they're hiding behind a keyboard. But when really it's like, it's not even that, dude. It's like, this isn't a real interaction. This is me and you texting. I have no idea how you're feeling. I have no idea where your head's at. It's just us like shooting crap out into the ether. And like, I don't know, just call me. If you have an issue, call me. I'll talk to you on the phone. I already put my phone number out there. If you have an issue, call me and we can talk about it.
That's the problem. Is there's no arguing anymore. Like there's no debating. It's just a debate. Like me and you could sit here and argue. I use the word argue, like about a pizza spot or argue about something else, and we could go back and forth. And then afterwards, I'm gonna make fun of you, and we're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll debate anybody and just have like friendly discussions. Right. Like it happens in the workplace too a lot. Like I'll have heated discussions with a couple of people, and like then we'll like talk normal. Like where some people I don't think could separate it. Like if you're disagreeing on something in a workplace, I'm still gonna go have a beer with you. There's a separation, you know. And I don't think people can do that. It's just
most only listen to respond, just to respond. That's the truth. Yeah, they're not taking anything you have to say for granted. They're just trying to they're rebuttal and try and destroy you.
Yeah, right. Well, what happens is, like Jeremy said, if you're at work and you have a disagreement, you go back and forth, you figure it out, you see where the other person stands, why, and you can explain to them why you think the way you're thinking, right?
Right.
The internet, we post something and people automatically, you motherfucker, you like they don't even try and think of why I'm thinking what I'm thinking.
Right.
Like it's one-upping the next comment is all it is.
And let me just let everybody know who's watching. There's 34 people watching right now. It is marketing analysis and marketing statistics show if you want to take off on the internet, post something that's going to get people worked up.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they'll comment and create angry faces or whatever, create interaction. The internet will snowball you into popularity. So if you post something like we do that's going to get people talking, interacting, and arguing, it only makes them more popular. So it's a marketing tactic, and it's proven to work.
And the other funny part about Facebook's algorithm, so let's say I think you guys are the biggest douchebags on the face of the earth, right? I fucking hate you guys. So I'm on there and I'll see your post, and I'm no matter what you put, I'm gonna put you're an asshole. Yeah, these guys are jackasses.
You're helping.
What this idiot doesn't know is Facebook now thinks you like that page because you're asking. So you're
become a top fan.
You're a top fan.
It's like our stalker and a bunch of our haters, right? Like the dear people, we have our stalker who's calling and sharing.
That's Tony Hinkson. That's what's his name's cousin.
Yeah,
the Youngstown mayor's cousin.
Yeah,
Tony.
But like our stalker. So she went and she shares it. These guys are assholes. Makes a face. Remember, she had like a Facebook group at one point.
Yeah,
and she's doing all this. All she's doing is creating more people coming to our page. It's fantastic. And I wish I was smart enough. Like people will be like, you made that post so you get clicks. I'm like, listen, I am not that smart. I hate to tell you this. I am not doing that to get clicks. I am just throwing stuff out there. Oh, it's so funny. Look, yeah, like Judy just said, there's no such thing as bad PR.
100%.
Anybody? So we got 2 of the gift cards gone, I think. Hold on. So Jane's number 2, Nicole's number 1. Got 2 more cards to give away here.
They didn't even say
Nicole wants Hogan's.
Okay.
Nicole Hogan's.
And then Jane, what gift card do you want? Which gift?
Freaking Bersani, you call me right now. He gave us an angry face, and he said, "Don't call me right now." He's the only angry face we have right now. Screw
Nicole,
you,
if you're still watching, you could either text Isaac your address or you could send our Facebook page a message with your address. Either way.
They actually, Nicole gave me the confirmation. I have her email or her address. I'll send it to you right now, Jeremy.
Bersani, screw you. I'm in the middle of a thing. Bersani just called me and he didn't leave a message. And look, I called you. Pick up. You scared little bitch. I always need Oh my God. Screw you, Chris. I went to college with Chris.
Okay. Jane. Oh, I got it. Thanks, Nicole. I already sent it to him. And then Jeremy
cards, Jeremy.
Jane wants to know what gift cards are left again.
Vasilio's restaurant, Italian restaurant in Cortland. Abigail's Bakery, the old Bill's place in Austintown. And Capriotti's Sandwich Shop, which is in Canfield, right on the corner of 224 and Raccoon, right there where you get on Route 11, across from Sheets and Get-Go and all that. So Canfield, Austintown, Cortland.
Abigail's Bakery is good too, man. Their brownies, their chocolate chip cookies. Oh my God.
Yeah, I went in there and he sent me away with this care package of like
I went in there.
There's snickerdoodles.
Abigail, take that one. Absolutely. That place.
Take that one. Yeah, no doubt. I went in there the one time and I just kind of dropped in to say hi and because I was over there. And he's like, "Hey, try this. Try this." Oh my God, dude, stop.
Right.
Freaking brutal. Yeah, Abigail, take that one. Look, Marlene does. No doubt. No doubt. So for those of you joining, we're at 45 minutes already. Thursday, 7 p.m., Youngstown at the Penguin City Beer is the giveaway for. What are you laughing at, Isaac?
Chris's comment. Luke didn't get that physique by not eating Abigail's.
Dude, not just Abigail's, it's everywhere. At 7 p.m., right?
We go live at 7 p.m. I'd get there at 6:15, 6:30.
Okay.
Jane took Abigail's. Jane took Abigail's, and I'm sending you her address right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, Jane. Oh my God, get the cookies.
Okay, so we got two gift cards left.
Yeah,
to win the gift cards, you got to go on to Youngstown Clothing Company's website and order a Merry Christmas shirt. That shirt, $30 shirt. You'll get a $25 gift card. Proceeds from the shirt go to Turco's Pizza.
Yep.
And
Nick
Turco's
Turco.
Pizza's kid.
Yes.
Kid's
the Turco's family.
The Turco's family.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was part of. That's where a lot of the shirts, that money, where some of that money from the shirts goes to. I had no idea.
Yeah, and his first order sold out. He had to do a reorder. We haven't even gotten done. He's going to be at our event Sunday or Thursday, passing them out or selling them. But yeah, his initial order sold out.
So, yeah.
So, Jeremy, you think Luke, your mom could beat up Luke?
My mom, I don't know if she'd beat him up. Angela's mom would beat the shit out of you. My mother-in-law, she would beat you up. And my mother-in-law will shoot a deer and gut it and process it herself in the garage. Like, yeah.
I'm not fighting anyone's mom.
I hear my wife upstairs laughing at me talking about my mother-in-law. Yeah, she will.
Is it family friendly or is it 21 and up?
Family friendly, 100%. Yeah, kids showed up last year.
Yeah, there were a bunch of little kids running around, actually, right?
There's so much space there to run around. Yeah, come eat pizza. We have bottles of water and stuff up there. So, yeah.
Dude, you guys know what's going to happen tonight? Somebody's going to make a post that says Luke said he wants to beat up moms.
Can you please?
I'm just going to do that Steinbach right there. Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, just beat your mom. Totally cut that. Somebody
Wait, hold on. Wait, here. I'm going to do it right now, Jeremy. You can cut this. Hey, Jeremy, I'll totally kick your mom's ass.
Wow.
Wow. Take that and then cut it and then post it. Luke,
I'm going to work that in somewhere.
Jeremy, I don't want to fight your mama. What's she look like?
She's pretty tiny. Yeah, she's like probably 110 pounds soaking wet.
Nice. I'll kick her
yeah, I'm 6'5". Yeah, she's tiny. You never get that.
I'll kick her mom's ass.
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna say that she's gonna be somewhere. She's gonna beat the fuck out of him.
He's just gonna come up and like throat punch you.
hit the knees with a baseball bat from behind.
Right.
What was I gonna? Okay, wait. Oh, we have news tomorrow. We're just following in Youngstown Pizza Reviewers
Footsteps.
Hey, imitation is the best form of fun.
It is. Tomorrow at 1:00, Isaac and I will be going live from St. A's Pizza, talking about great pizza.
St. A's Bistro in Struthers.
Yeah, St. A's Bistro in Struthers, Ohio. That is one of our first podcasts. You remember that, Isaac?
Yes.
I remember.
Yep.
That was one of our
That's
first.
how you found us, right?
Yes.
We like kind of picked up because Jimmy's like, oh, well, we just did something with Youngstown Pizza Review. And you're like,
yes.
that?
That's wild. Yeah, totally.
So we are going back, and Jimmy, I'm announcing it right now. We are getting our own pizza, Isaac.
Oh, dude, hold on.
What?
You better come
He just totally ruined your moment.
If you think you can kick this mama's ass, my flip flop will be enough.
I'm not fighting. Now it's going to be, I've pissed off politicians. I've pissed off the dear people. Now there's going to be a bunch of old ladies looking to beat my ass because they're like just walking around.
Can we go back to the fact that
so we're getting our own pizza from St. A's Bistro?
So tomorrow at 1 p.m., special ML Bros time. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., we're going to go live from St. A's Bistro. We're reviewing 3 or 4 pizzas, Jimmy said, like new pizzas that he has.
Ooh, nice.
And then we're revealing the MLO Bros pizza.
Oh, nice. So he has like 3 options for you.
No. We're just trying new pizzas live. Like
okay. And you know what your signature is.
All I'm going to say is,
dude, our signature, like I said, advertising, marketing side of me wants to just do a basic cheese pizza so that anytime somebody calls in and says, hey, I just want a plain cheese pizza, they say, oh, the MLO Bros. Like, yeah.
It's a cheese pizza.
A basic pizza from a couple basic dudes.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, you want the MLO Bros pizza? No, I want a cheese pizza. No, that's the MLO Bros pizza.
That's the MLO Bros pizza. Oh, okay.
All I can tell you is our pizza is going to have a lot of meat, Isaac. A lot of meat. A lot of
meat lovers. Meat lovers.
A lot of meat. Probably little tiny sausages. A lot of meat.
There's my mom.
Oh, no!
I'm really a wuss at heart, but he's right about his mother-in-law. She'd beat the crap out of
you. I'm not joking.
I guess I'm going to have to fight your wife's mom. That's it.
Yeah. It's not going to end well.
All right, Angela, sign her up. Give me in a match.
Oh, dude, Luke, this lady's gonna kick your ass. I know where your office is.
I'm not fighting you, Judy. Dude, I'm fighting.
Moms stick together. You just annoyed every mother. You're done.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
The boo.
Oh, dude, all the moms throw shoes at me.
Yes.
All those.
Somebody's out there gonna throw pizza. If somebody throws a pizza at me, I will catch it and eat it.
Yeah.
What kind of pizza are we getting on Thursday?
It's cheese, dude. It's all just cheese. It's just an MLO Bros pizza. Just cheese.
Is it Wedgwood again or what? Nice.
Wedgwood Boardman. Dude, they have like all those ovens. They could pump out 70 pizzas.
And it's good pizza too, man. Like our pizza. How good is our pizza around here? I mean, you're the reviewer, right?
We're so freaking spoiled with pizza around
here. We're spoiled. We're completely spoiled.
I had one of my kids plays with a family that lived here, moved to Florida, and then came back. He literally said, we were sitting there, he's like, I'm like, when you were gone, what did you miss the most? I'm like, seasons, winter. He goes, dude, pizza.
I challenge anybody that knows somebody or that moved away.
Yeah.
And just text them, like, hey, what's going on? If you had to say one thing you missed about living back home, what would it be? And I would almost guarantee you it's pizza. That's one of their first two things they say. I miss my family and I miss pizza.
And here, like, it's interesting because before it used to be pizza and handles was like you couldn't get those things anywhere else. But it's not just like there's one good pizza spot here that with handles they eventually replicated and now it's moving across the United States as it should because it's so freaking good. But there's so many good pizza spots in Youngstown that like you can't get to them all in a weekend. I mean, it's impossible. But there's so many good spots. Many different styles too.
We get pizza every Friday at our house, right? And we jump around different shops because we know it's good, right? So we'll go St. A's, we'll go, you know what I mean? We go Wedgwood, Uptown, like, and we drive around. We drive around. It's amazing.
The only other small town that I've come across in the country, everyone knows Chicago, New York, and Detroit, right? Like that's 3 big time pizza cities. The only town that I think rivals Youngstown and competes with Youngstown is a town called Old Forge, Pennsylvania. So they actually have a statue erected calling them that says the pizza capital of the world.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten to become friends with. There's a guy. His name's James Marabelli. He runs NEPA Pizza Review. He has like 25,000 followers, and now he does a whole region of the state. But Old Forge itself is this town, and they have like 120 pizza shops in this little town.
Really?
It's its own style, though.
What's that?
It's its own style, though.
It's called Old Forge style, but that it also included in that area is where Turco got his pizza recipe from.
Really?
Lackawanna County, Pennsylvania, which is right around Old Forge.
Yeah,
they're the only county in the entire United States that makes pan-fried Sicilian, which is the style he makes.
Really?
He lived there for a year or so. Fell in love with that pizza, came back home, and missed it so much that he figured out and played around until he got the recipe down.
Yeah. Isaac, you got to go get that pizza, man. It is so good.
That's the Newcastle one? Turco's?
Yeah, and you got to drive to get it.
So you could get it in Newcastle and one county in northeast Pennsylvania up past Philly. That's it. That's it.
Isaac,
it's the only place you could get it.
Amazing. We drove, it was me and Lucas, and we did a review like Jeremy does from the car, and the 2 boys ate it. You got to watch it. It was like the face Lucas makes when he bites in it was like, oh my God. Like,
right. I
can't hype it enough. And I'm so glad you got to do it because I know you're probably like, it's pizza. How good could it be?
Yeah. Oh, it was worth it.
But you have to eat it in the parking lot. You have to at least eat one piece.
Yep.
Because what they do, Isaac, they pan-fried Sicilian, they cook it in a deeper pan. It's not a deep dish though.
Nope.
It's thicker. I mean, it's like,
but it's like fried as like
oil,
like a peanut oil.
They put peanut oil on the bottom, so it bakes and deep fries the bottom, but it doesn't deep fry it to like, it's not like greasy. It's so hard to explain. It just got this crunch that you can't replicate. It's insane. And it's a hard pizza to make. That's why you don't get a lot of it. Like it's really like a masterclass pizza.
Like, it almost sounds like a pastry. Like
it's not. It's not.
I get where you're going with it, but it doesn't taste like it.
Yeah, look. Lisa just said exactly what you just said. You have to eat a piece of
You have to.
Yep. You won't be able to because it smells so freaking good too. When you get in the car, you immediately have to eat some because it's so freaking good.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't explain it. You just have to go eat it.
Yeah.
What
else do we have going up?
Go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
Other things we have coming up. Jeremy, have you been talking to Youngstown Phantoms at all about ghost hunting with them?
Yeah, I was just down there. So Kelsey, obviously awesome. And I was like, oh, you want to give away tickets again for our drawing? And she's like, yeah. So it was hard lining up to get down there. So I finally went down early in the week late in the week last week to pick up the 12 tickets I thought I was giving away. She handed me a stack of 300 vouchers. She said, here you go. I'm like, all right, I guess everyone's getting I forgot to mention that. Yeah, the first 280 people that show up to our event at Penguin City are going to get a free voucher for a free Phantoms ticket.
Dude, Phantom games are so fun. They're so fun.
So 300 and some people are going to get a free ticket to the Youngstown Phantoms, 2 free slices of pizza, and a free draft beer.
Awesome.
That is awesome night.
And we're going ghost hunting with the Phantoms at some point.
Yep.
At the Cavelli Center.
And so she said something about the Mob Talk people are going to be doing something with it too. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
It the mob
but here's my plan. So we're going to do that at Cavelli. And then the guys who want to go, and I also have some of the volleyball players from the Penguins that want to go, like our cousin wants to go.
Yeah.
To Mansfield in the spring.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I think it's time to go back to Mansfield, the prison.
I think it's time. But we have to go with different people because when the same group of us went last time, it was kind of like
been
there, done that. But if we go with new people to see them experience
Yes.
it,
Yes.
I'll go
That's
back.
why I'm thinking we got to get two of the Phantoms and two of the volleyball players, and we bring
Yeah.
them with us.
Yeah.
Because that is a whole freaking experience. You have to. I mean, ghost hunting at night at that place.
Yeah.
The first time we had all
Creepy,
kinds of stuff happen. The second time was lame. Like you were telling the ghost, you were calling the ghost, I believe,
Bitches.
assholes, the bitches.
Yeah. I was just trying to trigger them. Like, come on.
Jeremy's walking through the dark in this scary prison, pitch black, by himself. You guys are a bunch of bitches. I will never in my life forget. I mean, pitch black, and I just hear Jeremy like, you guys are a bunch of bitches.
I just want something to happen to me.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, it's maybe I'm trying too hard.
Dude, Gracie's had stuff happen to me. I've had stuff.
Yeah.
Joe,
dude.
Me and
The
me and
first year when the freaking bat flew into Gracie's cell,
yes.
Yeah, she was a champ though.
dude, that was insane. I couldn't believe that happened. She's like,
Yeah.
She stayed in there
she's
for
like
a minute
screaming,
and 50
and we're like,
seconds.
what
with
is
it.
happening? She's like, a bat's in here. And we're like, what in the
We're
world?
like, get out of there.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I got a minute 50
I
left.
gotta
I'm not losing this
stay. We're
challenge.
like, okay.
But like, yeah, Jeremy, you've never really had anything happen to you, which is weird because Joe has, I have, Gracie has a couple. It always happens to Gracie.
Yeah, Gracie gets a ton. Her friend Sam had it, but me and Isaac get nothing.
I don't get
Yeah.
anything, man. I get
Nothing.
the sleepies. I want to go to sleep.
Well, wait, you were at the school though. You were
I
at
heard the locker. I did hear
Dude.
the locker.
and I wasn't near anything. That was one of the scariest freaking things that's ever happened.
But even at that, in my head, I'm like, it might have been a raccoon.
Yeah, a raccoon or anything else. But there was the scream too. And Isaac, you were the one that heard the scream
On the stream.
on the
He heard
stream. Isaac,
Yeah.
do you
Then we
remember how
watched it
creepy
back.
that
Yeah,
was?
I was
The
like,
little
what was
light
that noise?
flew off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
creepy.
sweet.
That
That's
was the
hard to
craziest shit we've ever had. And then the voice that I always talk about, where I heard hello. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some weird shit. So
Yeah.
we're getting
It's
back
fun.
into that.
It's
I
a
always
good
have
time.
fun with that, but I got to go with you guys because that's the most fun. It's lame when you go like
Right.
I've gone with some other people. It's fun.
And you got to bring Joe. Every single time I text Joe, like even about this event, he'll like, I just miss hanging out with you guys. Like,
We
we
got
got to get Joe.
we got to
bring
get you. We got to go
He's
ghost
the
hunting
best.
just for Joe.
He
The
loves us.
scariest thing that's happened to us.
He does. I don't know why.
Isaac, the scariest thing that's happened to us, and the video is there, is the freaking cat.
Yes.
Did you
I
see
pissed
that
my
video,
pants.
Isaac?
I tinkled a little bit. I tinkled
No.
because of you. Your ass jumped like a girl.
Dude.
Yeah.
We were at that yellow dog at the all the like 30 abandoned houses,
Okay.
and it's like 1:00 in the morning, pitch black, and a cat ran down the stairs, and we have
Like
it on
right in front of Luke. Just like him. Like
It was like
cat
a
on
black shadow. I jumped and yelled. Jeremy's yelling, "Motherfucker!"
I remember seeing the video of that. I
Oh
think.
my god! I peed. I almost peed my pants. I mean, it was
Yeah.
the worst. It was the worst.
Jeremy, I have a question for you before we go. Thank you everybody for watching. Before we get out of here, Jeremy, I have a question. If you were to buy or sell a house, who would you call? Would you call Luke or would you call me? Because
Isaac. Yeah. Isaac.
I'm
look
pretty
at that.
sure.
Look at that handsome devil. Look at
I'm
that
pretty
guy.
sure you're gonna want to call this guy if you're buying or selling a house.
I mean, let's just. Only one of the two of you have sat down and done a food review with me. I mean,
waiting for my invite.
I
3
mean, let's-
years later.
read between the
I know.
lines. You know,
Jeremy-
like what's
Jeremy
funny is,
called
I've
me,
thought
he's like-
about it a few times, but I like the fact that I haven't done. It's kind of funny.
At this point, you just enjoyed not inviting me. You're like, you know,
I'll probably invite Isaac again before.
Right. He's like, Luke, I'm not gonna lie. I showed up when he invited me to Coney's, and we're like, he's like, hey, we're gonna try Coney's, which, by the way, love the gang over at Coney's now. We're like really close with them. Love them.
Dude, I just had their
anyways,
hamburger for the first time the other day.
How
It was
good
so
is that?
Freaking good.
fucking rules. The Coney special with the
yeah.
I get the Coney special has a coleslaw and the chili
Did
on
you-
it. Oh,
Did you eat 3 of them? No, you had 4 of them.
They're so good.
I
Just
had-
basic plain
I had
hamburgers.
3 of them, but they were triples. So they were
He had 3
patty.
triples in one sitting.
Oh, so good. It's so
Yeah,
good.
I hope people start going out there more, like, because they're kind of in a weird spot. They're so good and they're so nice.
Yes.
like-
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah,
but
they're
I guess other than that, our other sponsor is Valley Insurance. If you haven't checked them out, check out Valley Insurance. And then us, MLOBRO stands for Mortgage Loan Originators. We're both real estate agents. We're both loan officers, but you don't want to call Luke. Luke can't sell your house. Luke can't take a picture like that.
how I mean, I just
What's
here's
that,
the
Luke?
problem.
What's
Here's
that,
the
Luke?
thing. Here's the thing.
Just call me and be like, hey Isaac, I want you to help me with my mortgage. I want you to sell my house. You're so
And then
much
when you
cooler
run into a mortgage problem, and when there's a mortgage problem, you're gonna like Isaac's gonna call me. Like,
But that doesn't matter. They don't need to know.
Or call Luke. Call Luke's number and say, yeah, I'm interested in buying a home. Is there any way you could give me Isaac's phone number?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you forward me to Isaac, please?
hey, is Isaac there, Luke? Is Isaac there? I mean, what the hell?
Forward me?
All right, so Thursday we're gonna go hang out with Jeremy.
For a little bit.
Give us a time. I need a time. Just give me a time to be there because
I'll give you a slot.
And then I'm gonna walk in there like Kelly Pavlik did last year.
Oh,
He just walks in and just goes right.
Did
to
you
the back.
remember that? I'm like, Kelly, you got to go to the side door. It's a surprise. Like
He just walks right in.
He just came rolling right through like nobody knows who he is. I'm like, you're like my big surprise guest. He's like,
Hi, Samantha.
okay.
Judy said something about tangling buttholes with Luke.
What are we tangling buttholes? Oh, well,
I call Luke because he and I would tangle buttholes over every little thing.
Tangle buttholes. I'm using that from now on.
That is
Jeremy, you and I are going to tangle buttholes.
Tangle buttholes.
That is a verb that I have not used before buttholes.
I like it. I kind of
tangle buttholes.
Oh my god. So all right, and then Thursday. So tomorrow though at 1 p.m. Don't forget we're going live, Isaac. Don't forget live from St. A's Bistro for our pizza.
The MLO Bros special, plain cheese.
Cheese, just like us, super plain.
I can't wait to review this pizza.
Oh, please review our pizza and just be like,
dude, I already told Jimmy I'm going to do
it.
Dude,
I want you to take a bite. Jeremy, just take a bite and be like, this is the worst fucking thing I've ever eaten.
Zero.
I can't even review this. This is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever.
Bullshit. Just throw it down. You should do a video. Listen, no, seriously, do it, and then we can do a video of you like driving away, just throwing the pizza on the ground and just like drive away.
It just goes out the window. Yeah.
Oh god. All right, well, we got to get out of here. It's late. Everybody, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Jeremy, good luck in your thing.
Yep. Appreciate you guys. I guess I gotta thank you guys because Isaac made me feel bad.
Why?
About what?
Wasn't it you or was that Luke when I thanked Joe for all the support and you're like, do you
that was
yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else want to thank?
Was it you, Luke?
Yeah,
no,
it was me. Oh, was that you?
I commented first and said, hey dude, anybody else you want to thank? And then Luke hopped in right after that and said, oh yeah, he does all this stuff. Blah,
yeah,
blah,
so
blah,
I just wanted to take, while I had the stage, I wanted to take the time to thank Steve VC and the team at FMJ for having us on every year, and Gary Rivers for having us on 98.9. So thanks for bringing that up.
I was talking to Jeremy about this the other day, Luke. Gary Rivers is Dan Rivers' brother. Did you know that?
Son.
Oh, he can't be a son, dude. He's like 60.
Wait, who's Gary Rivers?
He's on
Gary
98.9.
Rivers is Dan Rivers' brother.
Who's Gary Rivers?
He's on 98.9.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I know the radius. I don't listen to 98.
Dude,
Dan Rivers on WFMG or WKBN, his brother is on 98.9.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I had no idea.
Yeah, it was a good time. I got more text. I got more text. People hearing me on 98.9 than seeing me on the TV show this morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because
the Just Pitzel girl
right now.
The Just Pitzel girl is the one that told me to do it. You just go on there and register if you're having an event, and you just go co-host with them for an hour.
Well, why the fuck did we do that for our events?
Well, you got it now. Next year.
Wow. There we go. We just need to do an event.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we could have done that for our party, the beer party we had in the middle of Poland that pissed everybody off. That was fun.
It wasn't even. I just filled something out. It took 2 minutes, and then I got an email. Congratulations. We'll see you on.
No shit. Like free advertising.
Free.
Wow. I gotta 98.9. I gotta remember that. I gotta start
Yeah,
trying.
just you can't own a business and go. You guys can't go and be like talk about.
Yeah,
there to talk about your loan. Like it's
no, but we could do like our movie event, that freaking charity event we just got done with, that kind of stuff.
Unless his brother warns him about us, and then we're not allowed on.
That's dude. I think the Rivers and Verb like us now. We want them freaking over, both of them.
True.
It's crazy. So, all right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow at 1. More podcasting. All right, Jeremy. Good luck. Anything else you'd like to see before we go?
Yeah, screw you, Jeremy.
Yes.
Get the heck out of here.
That always makes me feel so good when I do that to him.
God dang. Every time that guy comes on, his ugly mug just pisses me off.
My review of Jeremy and the Youngstown, he insists upon himself, Isaac. He insists upon himself.
I give him a 2.7 out of 10.
I give Youngstown. I give Jeremy a 1. I give Youngstown Pizza Reviews a 5 because I like Gracie.
Right. Gracie with her 9.999 attitude brings Jeremy's poopy 1 up to a 3.
Exactly. Thanks. All right, everybody. We will be back tomorrow. The best part of the show, right there. Look. All right. Bye, everybody. Good night, Isaac.
Moms are gonna murk you, Luke.
What?
See you, everybody.
Bye.